It is difficult for everyone to like everything in a world with so many countries, religions, tribes, and customs. While we have gone a long way since the dawn of civilization, certain tribes are still bound by traditional customs. While some of these are mystical, others are just plain ridiculous. Hello there guys, greetings and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we'll discuss the most bizarre traditions worldwide, so be sure to stay focused. Even if we spent our entire lives traveling, it would be impossible to see them firsthand. Some traditions have vanished over time, while more powerful societies have incorporated others, but the vast majority have survived. Bhutanese night hunting. Young men seeking love and marriage come out at night for a different hunt, known as Bomina in the Himalayan kingdom's eastern regions. They enter suitable spinsters' rooms and spend the night there. They must marry the girl or work in her father's fields if they are detected. Today, as women are subjected to rape and invasions of privacy, this practice is hotly challenged. The Satir Mawe tribe's bullet ant gloves. When the males of this Amazonian tribe reach puberty, they must prove their manhood in a grueling and horrifying tradition. Bullet ants are captured by the young guys, drugged and placed in woven mitts by a medicine man. The sting of a bullet ant is comparable to a striking bullet flesh. The young men must then dance for 10 minutes while wearing the gloves on their hands to distract themselves from the agony. This ceremony must be performed at least 20 times by Satir Mawe men during their lifetime. Thai Pusam. A Hindu holiday celebrated in southern India and Southeast Asia, Thai Pusam commemorates Lord Murugan's victory over an evil entity. While in a trance, devotees pierce themselves with sharp objects via various body regions. Some people even pull vehicles with hooks pierced through their backs. After marriage, there's a bathroom prohibition. In Indonesia, the Thai-Dong community prohibits newly married couples from using the restroom for 3 days following their wedding. Breaking the observing norms will bring poor luck in their marriage, such as stillbirth and death. The couple's relatives oversee them for 3 days, following which they are bathed and allowed to answer their instincts. Consumption of the deceased. Burying the dead is repulsive to the Yanomami people who live in the Amazon rainforest between Venezuela and Brazil. They think that no tangible trace of the body should be left for the spirit to rest in peace. After cremation, the ash and bone powder is blended into a plantain soup that the deceased family consumes. The Yanomami believe that by doing so, the soul of their lost and loved ones will remain with them. Madagascar's Famadi Hana. Even if it means visiting the cemetery of a loved one who died years ago, death is a moment of sorrow and silence. But not in Madagascar's whole plateau, where the Famadi Hana festival occurs in July and September. Exhuming the remains of deceased relatives and rewrapping their bones in the fresh fabric is known as the turning of the dead. Relatives also beg their deceased relatives for blessings and items that they may require in this life. While not creepy, many travelers describe it as more of a party with plenty of rum to go around. Along with the corpses, some revelers dance to accordion sounds. Tossing toddlers in India. Toddlers are thrown from temple roofs 15 to 30 feet above the ground in Gujarat, Maharashtra, and Karnataka, where a blanket catches them held out by worshippers. This tradition dates back centuries and is considered to bring good fortune to the infant. It is a painful experience for the toddler, and it was banned in 2011 by child rights groups. In 2012, however, adherents continued to practice it. Bali tooth filing. Balinese men and women have their teeth filed in preparation for marriage, while most of us file our nails. Smoothed teeth represent mastery over wicked emotions, such as lust, greed, rage, and envy. This marks the beginning of maturity, and it is a grueling and difficult experience. Festival de Garawal. Since the dawn of time, a parade of beauty and talent has been employed to determine a woman's worth. The men in the Wadabi tribe, on the other hand, must be prim and proper. Men dress up in their finest and appear in front of the women to show them what they've got during the Garawal wooing festival. They compete in the Yake dance competition, where the champions are picked based on their overall appearance and dancing abilities. China's coal walking. The most unusual custom is that the husband carries his pregnant wife over hot coal before entering their home. A baby's birth is a major affair worldwide, but it's especially significant in China. Many norms and rituals surround the arrival of a newborn. People are supposed not to gossip around the mother since it could harm the child, and they put knives under the bed to defend the youngster from monsters. The oddest custom is that the husband carries his pregnant wife over hot coal before entering their home. He has to do it barefoot, of course. This is designed to ensure that the wife has more natural labor. When someone dies in Indonesia, their fingers are chopped off. This Indonesian Dani tribe tradition takes strange to a whole new level. When a family member dies, the women of this tribe must endure physical anguish and mental loss. They did it by chopping off a portion of their fingers. Wrestling with camels. In Turkey, this is practically regarded as a sport. The camels are adorned in ceremonial clothing, and the winner is the one who does not run. This custom is particularly prevalent in Turkey's Aegean region, although it is also observed in other Asian nations. It portrays two camels fighting each other in front of an audience. Isn't it simple? In Turkey, this is practically regarded as a sport. The camels are adorned in ceremonial clothing, and the winner is the one who does not run. Because male camels have a natural predisposition to fight during mating season, this event is held around that time. Muharram's morning. On the occasion of the Muharram parade, a Shia child flagellates himself with zanzir while Muslim women observe. Shia Muslims observe several ceremonies during this holiday. It is thought to commemorate the death of Hussein, Muhammad's grandson, at the Battle of Karbala. He and his family members and companions were murdered and humiliated. As a result, people assemble every year to lament his death in a sequence of rituals that culminate in one particularly odd act. In a strange method of honoring Hussein and the other victims, some of the participants in this ceremony chose to whip themselves with chain whips. The festival of the Monkey Buffet. On the last Sunday in November, massive amounts of food are left for monkeys to feast on across the city. This event, which is held every year in Thailand in Lopburi, is said to bring good luck. On the last Sunday in November, massive amounts of food are left for monkeys to feast on across the city. And it's not just ordinary food. Chefs construct banquets to keep the monkeys occupied. There are also many more activities, such as individuals dressing up as monkeys or wearing monkey masks, dancing, and celebrating, which include monkeys. If you ask us, it's monkey business. Tana Toroya is a dead ritual. Toroyan families clean up the mummified bodies and their tomb every 3 years, generally in August, as part of an Indonesian rite known as manene. Relatives who have been deceased for a decade or more are exhumed from their crypts, cleaned of any pests, dressed in new garments, and wiped and sprayed from head to toe. Food items for the dead in Rome. Food is delivered to the dead's graves through pipes in Rome. The custom of pouring one out on a tomb dates centuries. A libation tube was used in some Roman cemeteries to convey wine and food to the departed. Liquids have long been provided to the dead to pacify those they believe may haunt them in the hereafter. Today, that's all we've got for you. Do you like these traditions and experiencing one? Give this video a giant thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications if you don't want to miss any future videos. First, which tradition do you think is the most strange and awkward? Please join in and let us know what you think in the comment section below.